What up, y'all? How y'all doing today? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Welcome. We inside the Grown Folk Relationship Hour. Let us know where you're checking in from, and when you hear today's Relationship Hour, oh, man, I've learned something I didn't know. I'm not ashamed to tell you I didn't know. Let's jump right into it.
All right. Dear Sam, I have a wedding dilemma. My boyfriend of 4 years and I just recently got engaged, and we've been brainstorming wedding ideas. My fiance suggested that we jump the broom. It may seem like an innocent question, but the problem is that my fiance is white. What does concern me is that my family will have a huge issue with me doing this black wedding tradition with a white man. While my mom has been supportive, I've had issues in the past with some of my cousins and aunts who have said negative things to me about my interracial relationship. Would it be weird or uncomfortable for people to see us doing that? The last thing I want for there to be family drama on what's supposed to be the happiest day of my life. What do you think?
Well, I did not know that this was negative. I didn't know that. I really didn't. I was like, what difference does it make? I thought jumping a broom and, you just jumped a damn broom. It was something I didn't realize that. I'm going to pull it up after I share this video.
Yeah.
But it's derogatory to a lot of black folks.
To see a white man jump the broom? Yeah.
So let's kind of tell you. Okay, let me go find it. You were just saying something. Oh, boy. All right. So in some African-American communities, marrying couples will end their ceremony by jumping over a broomstick, either together or separately. This practice is well attested for as a marriage ceremony for slaves in the southern United States in the 1840s and 1850s, who were often not permitted to wed legally. So that's what they would do. So since they couldn't be married legally.
Correct.
Then they jumped the broom.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that was something that we had to do back in the day because we did not have the same rights as, our white counterparts.
I didn't know that.
So
call me ignorant. I didn't know that.
Unless you are trying to make a statement at your wedding. Yeah. That might be a little interesting. Well,
you don't need to care. I mean, really, but to be honest with you, some of them, it's your wedding. I mean, hell, people jump the brooms, don't even know why they jumping the broom.
If you incorporate jumping the broom in your wedding, you know why you're doing it. You're doing it because it was an African-American tradition that slaves had to do.
I've seen it done. I've DJ'd them. And I did not know that until today in 2018.
Really?
I just now heard of that. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
They didn't teach that in black school.
Well.
Yeah, I never, this is the first time I heard of this.
Yeah.
So I wondered, did I jump the broom? Did I do that crap?
No, it's not crap. It was a symbolism. Back then, when we couldn't legally go to a courthouse.
So why do we do it now? In this?
Because people bring back lots of traditions from back then. Why do people wear kente cloth if they're not from Africa? People just try to identify with some sort of our roots, but it would not have included
a white dude,
a white man.
So he wants to jump the broom.
Yeah.
But okay, so by him wanting to jump the broom,
mm-hmm.
So that's really offensive. You all agree or disagree? The white man jumping the broom with his black wife.
I mean,
I'm asking, is that offensive?
People can do what they want to do. Leanne Kurzawa said, I'm white and my ex-husband was black and we jumped the broom. I included a paragraph on the program of what it meant and why we were doing it. It was a symbol of sweeping away the old and starting with the new. Don't let your family's views change what you want. It's your wedding. They shouldn't be there, honestly, if they don't support your marriage. So then who cares, right? Good luck.
Yeah. And you know how I feel about weddings? You know, I'll make people mad. Weddings are those receptions are dumb as hell anyway. Don't invite all them people to your reception.
Why?
Because they just hate us sitting there talking about you at the damn table and probably didn't bring you no card. I'm going to sell tickets. If I ever get married again, I'm selling tickets to my reception. That's right. Haters sitting over there. Looking at what you got to eat, what you ordered.
I mean, you know. It's...
What? Take that money and spend it somewhere else. Sell tickets to your reception. You the star that day, damn it. $75 tickets. Come to my after party.
Oh, goodness. Maureen said, I think it's your day. Why let other people spoil it?
Yeah. Yeah, you worried about that.
I mean, but okay, look at something. We just had Easter yesterday.
Yeah.
Some people get very offended if you call it Easter.
Yeah. It's Resurrection Sunday.
Right.
You better not.
Right.
Resurrection Sunday.
The same with every holiday now.
That's right.
You're starting to find out. I mean, with the internet now, you can find out the background and tradition of a lot of things, but you know, whether you choose to do them still or not. You know, Santa Claus had nothing to do with the original meaning of Christmas.
Nothing.
You know that St. Patrick's Day had a different origin.
Had nothing to do with Negroes.
Right. Well, it kind of did.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, it did. Tell us about that part. Tell them.
Well, when they were trying to run the snakes out of Ireland, they were referring to the black people.
Tell them, can you?
Running the black people
Tell
out
them.
of Ireland.
And then we running around. Yeah, I said it. I know what y'all gonna say. I'm just working. Notice I didn't have on any green this year.
Hey, I mean, you know, but if it's your choice to still, you know, do Santa Claus and take pictures with the Easter Bunny and have color
choice.
some eggs,
Yeah,
that's your choice. You know, you just have to also understand where people who have a little more knowledge,
yeah, and look, you can't
are coming from.
You can't. You have to get into. I think we have to get back into making ourselves happy. Sometimes, even if we don't know, okay, depends on what it is. Because now, every decision that people are making now is based upon how will they feel. Every decision, you can't say how you feel no more. You can't be how you be. It's like you want to be politically correct, even though it makes you feel uncomfortable. Certain things or people or groups or cliques, they attack you for being who you are or for feeling, not that you're hating on them, but you may feel this type of way. And you want to have this wedding? Y'all want to jump the broom? I'm listening to what everybody's saying. Jump it. Do it. Here's why. Okay? Because for the very reason a lot of people didn't know that. Other folk got married. Like, what's the white lady here just said she got married? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're not together anymore.
They're not together anymore? Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe you shouldn't have jumped that broom. You shouldn't have jumped that broom. That's what happened. That's why I had to. So maybe not then.
Hey, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Demetrius said, if you let someone interrupt your marriage now, your marriage will not last. If they want to put in on it their 2 cents, don't matter. It's your day. Okay?
It's your day. Now, how many of you all knew the history behind jumping the broom? You don't have to lie for Facebook. I'm not gonna lie. I did not know about that. I didn't know that's how we got married. That's the case. We still should be able to do that. Forget all them papers. Let's just jump the broom.
Hey, I mean, some people still don't get married in the legal system.
Let's jump the broom.
But that's you know, back in the day, you know, a lot of people had problems tracing their ancestry back and their family trees because we weren't allowed to marry traditionally. There were no legal records of, what families were married with this person and produced this person, so it made it a little difficult. So.
888-409-0931. That's the number, 888-409-0931. Read these comments we got coming in here that can help somebody out.
Okay. Jason said it's all about the children, though. Tyrone said, we live in a society where everyone claims to not be racist, biased, and not racist, but are quick to judge others. You will never make everyone happy, so don't try, do you?
Yeah. It's impossible.
Yeah.
It is impossible to make others happy.
Okay.
And then you still be happy. So here it is. It's your wedding day. You got to live with this man for the rest of your life, and you making a decision based upon the people who you're paying to feed gonna feel. That's why I say you need to sell tickets to wedding receptions.
But should you?
And the ticket price, you add on a gift that you want back.
Okay, but we, as African American Black people, whatever you decide to refer to yourself as, we go through the most, but we kind of push away our culture the most as well because we've assimilated to the popular culture in America. Do you feel that should be considered when you make decisions based on popular culture?
You make them based upon your foundations, what you believe.
Okay.
And not what the majority says. And then once you come into knowledge of something, then you can apply that. But, does that make sense? Apply it once you know.
Okay.
If that's you especially
if that's what you choose.
Yeah, if that's what you choose, what you lean towards. Right.
Yeah. Robert Lamb said, why should it matter to anyone to judge anyone in their marriage? It's not up to them to judge anyone. Allison said, he may have suggested that to bring in some of her culture. She can do whatever she likes.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's what the other person had mentioned. He said she was white. She wanted to sweep away the old bias.
Okay.
Chanel said, we are all biased. It's an individual decision. You are not marrying based on others' opinions.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robert said he was never brought up to judge.
Everybody judge. You don't try to. You just do it because you're human.
Okay. Now it says, let's see. Terry said, take it from me. Someone married to a white man for 20 plus years. Over the lifetime of your marriage, you will be constantly learning, adapting to, and enjoying each other's cultures. Take pride in the fact that he wants to take part in a part of yours. Politics, religion, child rearing are all going to be one of many things you two have to discuss. Those are big things, and they will have a big impact on your lives, not jumping a broom. You will have to have thick skin and a strong backbone because these people are going to judge and talk. This is your first step at being unified, a unified front. Start now at setting the tone for the rest of your life. I guess so.
I guess I can go with that.
Mary said, love doesn't supposed to see color. My husband and I have over 20 years together. At first, relatives had issues with us, but when he and I started cutting them out of our life, they got correct after knowing that we were standing strong as one. Go for it, and congrats.
Yeah. So, jump the broom. That's what you want to do. I didn't know that at first. See, again, I've learned something. We all can learn. So I got that. Even when I first was told, we first talked about this on air, I thought that it was, I thought it was something else. But it's not. We did that because we was not allowed to get married like white folk. the legal way. Mm-hmm. So what we did was we jumped the broom.
Right. It was symbolic.
Hey there, boy! Hey there, boy! Come out!
Here you go.
You're gonna jump the broom. Hell with them licenses. We don't need that.
Hey.
Damn it.
It's ultimately her wedding. So, whether you choose to take your wedding to make a statement, that's on you.
Yeah.
But at least, you have to know where it came from.
And let me tell you something, Miss Lady. You're not going to don't spend all that money on them people coming to your wedding reception, because after your wedding, all them people that was there, they not going to be there. You're not going to even talk to them that much. Kenya, how many people, do you talk to every single person that's alive that was at your wedding?
No way.
That you paid to come and eat?
No way. No way. If I had to do it over again, I would, put a down payment on a house.
That's right.
Prepare for my actual life. I wouldn't care about the wedding.
Never. I tell you, that's a waste of money.
It sure is.
Yeah.
That's oof.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it. Sam Silk Show.
Hey, Sam. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Well, look, I'm an African-American guy. I'm going to put it to you like this, Sam. That's their happiness.
Yes, we just said that.
Yeah. I don't really care about what they say. If that man and that woman decide that they want to jump the broom, let them jump the broom. And any of those cousins that don't like it, they ain't got to be in the wedding. That means that they're trying to control you, and they truly are not happy for you.
Yeah.
You only want people at your wedding who are truly, truly happy for you. So cast them right on out of there and say, look, if you don't like my choices, bye, there's the door. I won't even give you an invitation. Yeah. And that's how I feel, Sam.
Thanks a lot, man.
You're welcome.
Sam Silk Show, hello.
Good afternoon, Sam. If that lady want a healthy relationship with her relatives, she better not do that. Well, jumping the broom is strictly a black thing when we wasn't allowed to get married and were owned as property. And it just symbolized that they were together, because they could have been sold off at any time. So that's the only connection to a real marriage that we have, was jumping the broom. And I have stories of my great-great-great-grandparents jumping the broom, and what happened not to have been sold but stayed on that plantation all their lives down in Decatur, Georgia. So, no, if she want a healthy relationship with her family, don't jump no broom with no white guy.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Sam Silk Show.
Hi, Sam Silk. How are you? I'm
good.
Calling about the relationship question.
Please.
Well, let me just start off by saying I've dated out of my race for a very long time, and I get the jumping the broom. I'm African American, no problems. But if you can't take, that's like saying if I'm Jewish and they're Muslim, then you take a little bit from your religion, a little bit from my religion, you mix it together, and who all's not on board, let them stay at home, have a nice life.
You're damn right.
It's about him and I.
Because you have them people, I was saying this earlier, you have people who sit at the wedding tables and be gossiping or whispering and saying this and that, judged about what they don't like. And I also said, how many people, those of you who've been married or they're married right now, how many people that you paid to come to your wedding that you still talk to?
Amen. Not many.
Not
many. Because they only come for the food and relationship advice.
Right.
That's it.
That's it. You don't see them no more.
That's it. So my thing is, if they're not on board, if they can't support the relationship now, do you think they're going to be able to support the relationship once you guys get married? It's about you guys. Keep it moving. Sorry, got to go. See you later.
All right.
Arrivederci. Deuces.
Appreciate you, Quinn.
Thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye.
All right. Continue to leave your comments here. And we still taking phone calls on the show. Tune in at 93.1 ZAK. You can download the app and listen to us if you're outside of Cleveland. There you have it. We learned something today. At least I did. I didn't know all that.
Good stuff.
All right. Sam Silk Relationship Hour.
Ain't nobody hotter.